Hello, everybody, and welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today we're going to be playing some Netrunner. So we're playing Smoke, just kind of putzing around a little bit, trying out some new stuff. Just testing some stuff out, Dave, you know? Let's draw again. We could be up against Grail Ice here, so let's get the hunting grounds down. Alright. Okay. We need to get an SMC. I mean, some breakers will work too. Yeah, I mean, I have my decks. I don't know how I'm going to do with them, but I certainly have them. Alright, let's start poking around. So we need to find a Merkur pretty rapidly here. Tough. Let's hit R&D. Depending on how many threes there are, we might also be in Atman 3 territory. Enforcer, interesting. This is probably a corporate sales team. I can't wait to see you, Dave. Let's draw. We're showing 1, 2, 3 cards. Let's see if we can't pull something off a Kushik here. Because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Aggressive Secretary. No, we'll just steal it. That's pretty wild. So we have to check that, because if it's a 5-3, we lose. It could be an ag sec. And if so, we just draw for our clone ships and try to recover, right? What is this? Barrier. All right. So we're getting through this Heimdall 1. This can't be an ag sec now, because they wouldn't be able to fire it. Oh no, it's 2 for ag sec. I thought it was 3. Well, that stinks, but we do have clone ships. for exactly this reason. And we still have access to Ottman. So I'm not super duper concerned. Alright, let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw a third time. Because all we really need is to find a clone ship, and we can probably win off the final Kushuk, right? Or final 2 Kushuks. We've only played one. One, two, three, four, five. But yeah, Dave, I'm probably going to be on... Oh, I'm going to be on Polana for the main event. Worst case scenario is this is a Fairchild 3. What is that? Yeah, sure. Fire it. Yeah, I mean, I'd say we have this pretty well locked up. And then I'm going to be on Good Stuff 419. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw again. Where the hell are my clone chips? Let's draw again. Did I only put 2 clone chips in this deck? I'll take 1 tag. See if they slow down. Okay. Good thing we've got Ottman. I think legwork is probably a good call. So let's go ahead and do that. Yep, good game. All right, so I wonder if my friend Redbird is here. But yeah, this is just a smoke deck I threw together after seeing that a smoke deck won Belgian Nationals. So Dave can tell me to what degree this is similar to what he faced. I definitely want the film critic here. I think all of this is good. Good luck, have fun. In before the scarcity. Luckily, the only thing we still really need is Netmerker, and we're happy to pay 5 credits for it. So what do we think this ice is? Dave, did you leave? Or are you still here? We use that opportunity to get Netmerker down. Nice. Big money coming down for our opponent. Let's start building up. Because really what we are here is a combo deck, right? We're trying to get to the point where we can fire off Kashuks for effect. So that's almost certainly a Lacosta grid. But we can get, like, eaten pretty bad. Yeah, this is going to be a problem if we can't find SMC early on. We're not going to be able to fight them. All right. Switchblade is ready. Bone Saw's right. God, Switchblade is so good. I think the call here is 1. Oh, I was wrong. So they're going to end the run there. I think we can get back in again, right? So I think we forced the use. Since it's costing us 1 real credit. Yeah, you gotta force that, right? So this is Nisei number 2, which is not unexpected. 1, 2. So let's draw. Let's diesel. Let's Kushuk while the Kushuking is good. Is that a Yagura? What year is it? So we've definitely got our opponents kind of on the back foot here. How did these smoke decks feel? Am I approximating what you saw? Because there's been no list published yet. One, two, three. Let's draw, see if we can get another one-cost card. We can't. But nonetheless, let's Kushik again. We'll trash that baddie. Alright, well, let's legwork. Okay. Let's Kushik. Okay, so our multi-access now is gone. But now it's much easier for us to lock the remote. Especially if they don't jam right here. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to go Peace in Our Time, Sure Gamble, draw a card, draw a card. Yeah, this deck doesn't actually have a cloak in it, which it probably should. And I'd like to get Beth down for the extra click. How do you think smoke is played? How do people think smoke is placed relative to other runners in the current metagame and versus the popular corpse? I think the biggest thing is you have to be prepared to fight assets, right? Well, we're definitely going in. Alright, so we gotta go get Atman 3. So we're going to have to win a side game here. Because they're going to try to side game us. Oh, since they didn't have a way of ending the run, right, it doesn't matter. So we'll just go boop, and we'll go boop. Good game. Because this is what I'm running. This is what I'm running right now, runner side, and I think it's pretty good, to be honest. See, I have Ottman instead of having Palangi, because Ottman can also just be set to a specific strength. Like if people are on outfit and they have bulwarks, I can just be like strength 8 and bully through them, right? So a lot of smoke decks that I see now are only running 2 Merkurs, which is honestly just like terrifying to me. But slots are very tight in this game of Netrunner that we play. I also think Hunting Grounds is important in the current metagame, but a stim hack would also be pretty good. I don't know. Netrunner's hard. Because Palangi also puts more strain on your clone chips. That was my thought anyway. Yeah, I mean, I had Turning Wheel, but again, that's more slots, and the legwork can be a nice surprise, but Turning Wheel obviously does give, like, more late-game pressure. Yeah, I mean, there's so many finicky card choices. I chose a legwork primarily because it's 1 less slot, which let me have, like, a 3rd daily cast, right? I definitely think we need the cloak. So we're putting the cloak in the deck. Let's just give that a spin and see how that goes. Please let this deck not win all day, so I consider like shifting my decks at the last minute. This is not a good opening hand. Good luck, have fun. Everybody tell me not to change my decks at the last minute and stay with Criminal. That's your mission. What are they doing? Is this going to be like I reinvented CI deck? One of those? Alright, let's draw. Let's draw once more. Let's put it down Beth and a daily cast. That's a fine start. So hopefully we don't just die here. Well, it can't be a Jinteki card. Alright, so we have that sweet 5-click turn. Let's hit R&D. I'm like worried about snares. I have to remember that there's no opportunity for me to get hit by a snare because they're playing custom biotics. I'm like I'm afraid of cards that literally cannot be in the deck. What I should be worried about are things like punitive combos and like weird fast advanced combos. Oh, Jessica, by the way, congrats on your great finish. I saw your decks published. That's so rad. And honestly, the SSO deck looked really, really tight, and the Az deck looked pretty great for leaning into Az's ability pretty strongly. I'm glad you had such a nice time and a good finish. All right, let's get into R&D since they've decided that they're not going to close it up on us. All right, so that Architect is almost certainly going to be going down. Dave, have you decided on IDs for the main event? You're probably going to be, what, Blue Sun at APOC? Alice? We do need some memory. That is something that we definitely need. I'm really hesitant to get rid of this misdirection, but we're going to ditch it for now. No, don't. I need help, man. I need somebody to like help me lock in on decks. Because I'm only going to be bringing tech cards to Worlds. I'm not going to be bringing my collection. You know what I mean? All right, we're just gonna get refractor out, so I have more room for stuff. We just need to find Netmarker. See, I cut a Netmarker and now we can't find it. Yeah, Runner is kind of a weird grab bag right now. I think Blue Sun's really strong. My Criminal deck certainly has a very hard time versus Blue Sun, but is strong against most other things. But, you know, all the big barriers just really tax you out. And it's true of Smoke, too. Anyone that leans heavily on Corroder has a very rough time against Blue Sun, right? I think we're going to legwork next turn, because they haven't done anything, like, all game. I moved around, like, my mic setup. I got one of those mic grabby things and moved it, so hopefully I'm still coming through, like, at a good volume and things are nice and clear. All right, I think we're just going to legwork here. No res. Hard-hitting news, SSL, archive memories. So this is almost certainly like some sort of punitive build, right? Like it's a punitive tag kill hybrid. Oh, that's real cool. Okay. So we're showing 1, 2, 3, 4 cards currently. I think we're going to just try to win off of Q-Shooks next turn. Yeah, what's up, Brian? Tell me that I should stick with Criminal and not Audible to Smoke at the last minute here. We're like 3 up. Alright, let's draw. Let's Kushik. Brian, are you coming to Worlds? Oh, man. What am I going to do? None of my fellow, like, trash deck American people are coming. It's just going to be me and a bunch of polite, lovely Europeans. And, you know, also Rotage. I'm not surprised that this is what this deck is that it's one of these MCA austerity decks where it's just trying to, like, grind you out. Man, I would really, really treasure it if we could find Trickster Taka. Oh, Dave, you know I love you, right? But yeah, we're horrible people that, like, people audibly sigh when they sit down against us because they know that they're going to be playing against some degenerate garbage. Is this going to be like a Cronus? Okay. You're not nice? Is that what you're going to say? A ghost branch? Listen. Alright, let's go over here. There might be something in the trash. Hey, I'm going to be wearing my Ghost Branch shirt at Worlds repping. I'm going to be the lone wanderer from the Ghost Branch meta. It is just a great day to be trash. So we need to check that. So we're gonna. Where the hell is Taka? Does not want to show up for work today. I might just say fire it because I want this. I want stealth bucks. Well, I mean, they're clearly trying to do a combination of a bunch of stuff to leave me with no clicks so that they can pile a bunch of tags on me and then I just don't have, even with misdirection, enough clicks to clear. Right? Like, that's the jam that I'm seeing here. So what we're going to do... Bottom card. The bottom card gang. I Hunting grounds will help also. Let's see if they use it here. Alright, so let's go ahead and Kushuk. Let's just see if we can close easy, right? We're not going to use any stealth there because we still have an unrevealed ice here. Right. Sure. All right, let's see if we win. 6 cards. We don't. Wow. Incredible. That could be an agenda. I guess it, like, is probably in hand, then? Yeah. So let's get in there. This is probably an NGO front. Oh, it's a fucking Ghost Branch. I mean, I don't even think we clear it. Spooky. We did also whiff on 3 Kushuks. Feels bad. Could we build a smoke deck that relies on Stargate? What do you guys think? We'd have to be on, like, Mirror. Not even for the ability, just for the 2MU. Right? Super Corridor is bad, though. Well, we physically cannot clear tags. So I guess we're just going to try to pull the win. Out of a central. Not ideal. I think the good news here is I don't think our opponent can res anything else. Because we don't have the 3 credits to lose. And there's the ruling that you don't lose netmarker credits. Why did they give themselves 3 credits? Oh, good game. All right. Certainly. Certainly you can get a lot of, you can get like a weird, you can get like a, almost a pseudo, Desperado situation going. All right, well, good luck, have fun versus Titan. That's going to be a hostile, most likely. I mean, let's go check that. I did that completely out of order because I'm an idiot. All right, let's focus. I mean, okay, I guess. So that rare cerebral overwriter at a Titan. It's fine. If they're on a junk deck, we'll just slowly throw them into hell and we'll win off centrals. Yeah, Billy, that was a great game. I mean, it happens. Sometimes the Kushiks don't come through, right? Like, it's like a scalpel card. A lot of times it comes through, but, like, the balance of the universe says that sometimes when you lean heavily on cards like that, like, sometimes it does not pay out for you, you know? And in that case, it didn't. Happens. I figured you had at least one agenda in hand, but after not seeing anything, I figured that potentially you may have only have combo pieces in hand, so I wanted to get one last poke on R&D, you know? Alright, so now we're dripping for a lot. We've got some good econ going. We just need to keep setting up, you know? I think we definitely... I think this is a Mwanza grid. And I think this deck is probably on snares. Given what we saw earlier. So we're going to set up a big stockpile of money, and then we're going to probably start stargating. Don't need another Amakua. We lost Bugalter. Bugalter's in the bin. So there's a hostile. Let's hit archives. We gotta force some of this money to get spent. Macrophage. Sure. I mean, Brian, I've learned that definitely does happen. When I stream at certain times where I get more spectators, a lot of times people will be spectating what I'm playing, and then they will jump into my next game. And then they'll have like, I remember one time I was playing a freedom deck that was like all like viruses powering everything, and somebody jumped into my game with a deck that had 3 copies of CVS and 3 copies of Macrophage, and then they tried to play like they didn't stream snipe, and I'm just like, I mean, I guess I was wrong. I guess you didn't stream snipe. Like, we need to figure out what's on. We're probably going to have to just abandon Amakua in this matchup, right? That's my thought process. So let's go ahead and get Amina down. And then let's hit HQ. We got to get some ice rest. We're going to like die to a snare. Let's break. I think here we have to bounce, because if this is an archer, we can't break it. Let me just draw. But we're starting to hem them in a little bit more money-wise. Let's hit R&D. Let's see what's there. I really think that this is going to end up being like a Mwanza grid. I guess it could be a Prisec, but I think it's a Mwanza grid. Oh, it's a Cyberdex. I mean, okay. So I definitely think we need to try to doof, but we need to make sure that we can deal with an archer. Because an archer just kind of like ruins our shit. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put down the Earthrise so they go down to 4. Then we're going to run HQ, break this, which then puts them at 3. So now they can't res an archer on HQ. So we'll get to see what this upgrade is. And then we're going to sweep 2 cards out of their hand. Trash an installed piece of hardware. Did we already ditch our other copy of Paragon? No. So we have to keep the clone chip. So we're going to say let all subroutines fire. Oh no, wait. Dedication ceremony, Audacity, Cyberdex Virus Suite. Okay, so they're pretty broke. Things are definitely starting to tilt our direction. We don't need Hunting Grounds this matchup. Let's gain 3. Let's expose 1 ice. What is that? An asteroid belt. Okay. Let's go into R&D. Let's get rid of some of their money. This is miserable. Oh, I've got an idea. All right. So we're going to diversion of funds them. Okay. We're going to match the strength. We're going to break up to 3. We're not going to break the one that gives the money. So we'll get $2 out of the deal. And we'll get to steal $1 more. I really like this criminal deck. It's a lot of fun. Falsified credentials is definitely good. We can't ever get rid of Amakua, so we might not be able to use Stargate as a finisher this game, which happens sometimes. Let's hit HQ here. So as long as they're also poor, we're in reasonably okay shape. Actually, I think we have to ditch the Stargate. The falsifieds are too good for us here. And now we're dripping. We've got a good setup going. We can send the Amakua to the bottom. Okay, so here's where things are going to get funny. We're going to go into R&D. We're going to match the strength, and then we're going to break. And we're going to say gain the money. Because we gain 3. Then we'll run HQ and take that credit away from them. Look at this. Look at these cool plays we got going, where we're taking money from one and then using it to fuel pad taps on the other. Feels great. There has to be an agenda in HQ, right? I guess not. But that seems wild, right? So there's the purge. Not surprising. So let's hit R&D. Match the strength of Mausolus. Break up to 2. Or up to 3. Because that refunds the cost for us because we have bad pub. Let's access the top 3 cards. Hoard'em. SDS drone deployment. So that one, we're going to have to get rid of a Rizeki. Let's draw. Let's get the money. And then last click, let's run HQ. Just to get rid of their dollar. And then jack out. Because we don't want to... After this game, I'm going to run to the bathroom, but then I'll be back. But yeah, I should just play this criminal deck, right? Right, Brian? Right, Dave? Ah, see, yeah, they're like, no, you can't keep doing that nonsense. Tough but fair. All right, I mean, I guess we should be checking this. Because we don't need Amakua to be above 0. There's a freaking breached dome in here? Oh, Rotage, Dave Saya. But any Dave really can... All right. Oh, thanks, Dave. I said, should I just stick with Criminal for the main event? Jet lag, you flew like one time zone. Wake-up call. Interesting. I don't know where their agendas are. But they ain't here. Because right now, we've got them pretty decently locked. I would have liked to have kept that pull up, but, you know, such is life. Do we think we're ever gonna need... Yeah, we're gonna... I can't overwrite my only opportunity to get Bagalter out for the Stargate. As fun as that might be. Let's hit HQ. Let's see, 3 fresh cards off of the top of R&D. Or 2 fresh cards off of the top of R&D. There's the Archer. There's another Archer. Alright. I mean, we are locking HQ, right? Where the hell are their agendas? I mean, that's almost certainly an Archer. Alright. Yeah, they're really digging hard. So, they drew 1 card we didn't see. So let's go into HQ. Let's match the strength. Let's break up to 3. Alright, let's poke R&D. Let's see if they res the Archer here. They do. So we'll bust that. Here we'll take that credit back that we gave them. We're going to access 2 cards. Are they like running like government takeover? All right, let's hit HQ. Let's hit R&D. Let's break this here. So we've started to hit the pile of agendas. So I'm going to say that that's an agenda. Let's give him a second. Let's hit HQ. The nice thing is now we can really inexpensively break Archer. If this is a snare, this is gonna suck so bad. Do we think that there's an agenda in archives? So there's the hostile, so they're finally on the board. The fact that they've never dealt with these pad taps is very good for us. I don't understand what you're saying. Like, the other subroutines on Archer, we can't bounce off of Archer. It's too expensive. We're doing Mausolus because the 1 credit from Mausolus only gives them 1 credit, but it gives us 3 credits. There's no... You owe me a drink, Dave. There is no agenda in archives. I mean, at this point, I think there's probably at least one in the hand. Probably a 5-3. I'll make that. I'll take an old-fashioned, Dave. I just have this sneaking suspicion that the end of this game is that we're gonna die to a snare, and this person's gonna get a win that they did not really earn. All right, so we need 9 to break this, and then we get 2 back. There we go. Good game. Man, that was a slog, but we did it. Also, kids, get rid of pad taps. You can't just let that hang out. I don't know what you're saying, Neural K. Alright, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, and then I'll be right back. And I'm also going to get a drink of water, so give me about 5 minutes, and I will be back. Actually, let's make it 7 minutes. Alright, we're back. This seems fine. Good luck, have fun. Hello, Mojo. Hello, Stoppable Force, by the way, and Alex. So we're playing Hit Point Runner, which can be somewhat problematic against this style of deck because we're not a heavy multi-access deck. So we might try to fish, but no, Balder, just stay in the box. Come on. No, I don't need you to start like getting into stuff because you want my attention. So I guess our biggest concern here is we need to get as much value out of our runs as possible. So we need to set up pretty minimal drip and then try to get accesses. One of the biggest problems, this is going to be like a Mosvingo. Yep. One of the biggest problems in this build is that you can lose breakers early. Let's hit HQ. Force the use of the NGO if this is one. Ooh, that's nice. All right, let's go in again. Because basically we're playing Hit Point Runner. I'm going to say that that's an agenda. Gene Splicer. Okay. Well, we're certainly not going after that. We're just going to do our little game that we play here. Pull-up could be pretty nice. Let's start getting breakers down. I think truly I am a criminal at heart now, though. It suits my style of play a lot more. Balder, you are so happy in your box. What happened? Come here. Come on. I'll pet you. I'll pet you so much, man. You don't even know. All right, let's draw. Are we going to need hunting grounds? Yeah, they're probably on Odadua, so we probably want hunting grounds. Balder, just get in your box. Get in your snuggle box. Come on. I put an old delivery box on the floor and put some crinkly packing paper in it, and he's a fan of it. I wonder why cats love things that make noise. Alright, well, I don't think he can res anything for 1, so we're going to poke around a little bit. Let's hit HQ here. We'll get the pull-up down. Okay, we don't lose the pull-up. That's good. Let's look at 2 cards. Ooh, get rid of that Shattered Remains, almost certainly. And then let's put this pull-up down. Stargate, there you are, beautiful. With the level of no money that they have currently, if we can get the Stargate down, we can keep them from ever drawing mass commercialization, probably. And that'll just really bend the game in our favor, more or less permanently. So Stargate's going to be our ticket. Stargate was a late inclusion to my deck as kind of an oh shit button and a way to accelerate my victory versus certain matchups. Get rid of the Ice Wall. We'll get rid of the one that they can easily trash or easily res. Balder. Balder. What do we think this ice is? I was gonna say, if they're smart, they'll res the Gene Splicer here to dodge some of it. We got them pretty much on the ropes here. They could definitely still come back if we make a mistake, but I think the game is strongly tilted in our favor here, just because they have no money and no real reliable way to get money. Yeah, I mean that was a tough break. We managed to get the lock in. We managed to get the lock into effect, and then once that happens, if people can't find from 0 money, it's very hard for them to pull themselves out. That's why Blue Sun is such a tough matchup, because Blue Sun is more or less invulnerable to this style of play because it always can pull something back to get money. And we don't have the ice destruction that turns off that game plan that Anarch has. Anarch is actually more dangerous from an economic standpoint to Blue Sun than Criminal is. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is pretty strong. I also originally had a Cotty Jones in here. I do not like this hand, so we're gonna throw that one back. Good luck, have fun. I mean, this is okay-ish. At least we have the thing where we can drop pad tap and immediately use it when we draw. Would have liked to have seen more draw cards. So let's put that down. Let's draw. Let's draw. Let's put some drip down. They're almost certainly going to trash this. Oh no, okay. Draw. Let's get Amakua into play. Gain a buck. Alright, well that's the thing that happened. Let's see if this is a snare. Oh, it's a dome though. Okay, cool. And 2 of our draw cards gone. Alright. So, but this is, okay, so this is something that I am going to comment on though, because we played Rada previously. They know that we're on 419. And now they have a deck with Psychic Fields in it. Psychic Fields out of Pilana, no less. Which is kind of frustrating. So we just need to build up, get our breakers, and lock, right? How bad could it be? Let's go HQ. Oh, and Tithoniums. Okay, cool, I guess. This is so unreal. 2 Tithoniums. Stargate's definitely going to be good here. I have a feeling that they're on some sort of punitive play. Where are our breakers? That's my question. We haven't lost any of our primary breakers yet. So we know that that is a Tithonium on R&D. So I think we're going to start stargating. Definitely the choice is to get rid of the Anansi. Because that's the one we currently cannot break. I think that's the right choice. So now they have that Chiashi in their hand. So we're probably just going to need to overwrite Amakua this match. Oh, a wake-up call. Cool, cool. So we'll just get rid of Amakua now. Alright. Let's do some more stargating. Let's get rid of the Chiashi. And just get some money. And we're just going to stargate until we win. Let's force the res. Let's get rid of the preemptive action. So I think we're also going to check HQ while there's no money here. Because we can clear out the snares. So that's a Chrysium. We'll get rid of that. That's a Helheim. We'll get rid of that. What do we think this ice is? Father, stop looking at me. So realistically here, I think our out is to just do cred denial from here. Father, why are you licking me? Why are you licking me so much? Are you nervous about something? Goodness. My son here. So what's the worst thing that gets rezzed for 5 credits? I don't think that there is a code gate that gets rezzed for 5 credits that we care about. So let's try to doof them. If they res an Enigma... Okay, yep, fire it. So our multi-access plans are like gone now. Because turning wheel is almost certainly what we're going to lose here. Yep. We'll take the access here. Show me a psychic field. 0. Okay, so that one failed. We're running out of cards is the bigger problem here. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can lock the remote. So this is crazy. There's 2 reverse infections in here. There's a Chrysium grid in here. There's Sadakas in here. There's a Helheim in here. And it's like mostly big barriers. Good luck, have fun. Okay, so there is a Philotic in there. So we could go in and try to get it. I think that's worth it. Let's go in and see if we can pick it off. Because if you're going to steal one agenda against Jinteki, that's the one you want to steal. Well, we got rid of that at least. What did we lose? Alright. There we go. So we got the Philotic early. That's a big deal. I'm hesitant to install basically anything except for trying to find a Stargate. I mean, I'll Doof. Doof's good. Come on, Psychic Field. Alright, let's draw. Let's check server 2. Nice. Alright. Do we think the other one's an agenda? Maybe. Let's find out. Okay, we equally don't want them to have that. Do we remember... Alright, so let's go in. We're going to say op. I wonder what this is going to be. Well, regardless... Yeah, seven influence trash on a single embezzles. Very good. Alright, we hit a snare here. We don't necessarily care about it, though. Because we're playing Hit Point Runner. This is probably the only 2 cards we're going to install the whole game. Okay, so they got a bunch of our stuff. So that's pretty shit for us. Because that Kakugo is going to be a problem. But it's never not going to be a problem, so... So we'll pitch the biggin. Alright, we can do this. Because we can get up to... we can win just off of what's in their hand currently. Yeah, gotta get rid of these snares. So let's hit HQ. We'll take that, thanks. Let's go in again. Let's go in again. Good game. don't think this is a good enough. Oh, but I think we have to keep it because it's got the Citadel, which will help keep us alive. Let's get the pad tap down. That's going to be a hostile. All right. So we need to equalize the money. And we need to find an Amakua while the servers are still open. I don't think we can get that one, but just because we don't have any breakers. This is a frustrating situation I sometimes get into with this style of build, where I just can't find the stuff that I need to set up fast enough. That'll help. No, I didn't mean to run there. We're probably dead right here. Maybe not. That's pretty exciting for us. We're still in it. We just need to get Amakua counters, right? So we're going to keep our money purposefully low. I mean, that's fine. Let's go ahead and expose one ice and make a run. Let's go in with the embezzle. Then... let's see if we can win before we die. Nope. Looks like death for us. Actually, hang on. I screwed up. I could have put down Citadel. Oh, no, I couldn't have. Alright, well, we're gonna get blown up. Or maybe not. Surprising. Alright, let's hit R&D. We're gonna slowly clear tags while hoping not to die. Let's doof. Are we dead? No, we're not dead. Okay. But we are going to have to, like, seriously clear here. We weathered the storm, people. We're gonna get purged out here. We gotta just poke around and force them to spend money, right? There's the bulwark. Not surprising. I think we can still get there. We just got to be careful, right? Because they're certainly giving us a lot of bad pup. Good game. Woo! All right, everybody, I'm going to go make myself some lunch. But thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. I probably will not stream tomorrow. And then I'll see everybody at Worlds on Wednesday/Thursday. Yeah, I'm going to stick with Criminal. Criminal's good, right? This is a really nice, balanced deck I built here. I think it's pretty solid. I think Polop is friggin' inspired right now. There's so many upgrades that you just don't want to deal with. Right? Yeah, I'm very excited. This is going to be a toolbox build. Maybe it will come through for me. Maybe it won't. But I think it's pretty good. I think as long as I can play patient and not get tilted, I think it's got a decent matchup against basically everything, except for like a really rushy Blue Sun. Because I don't have David like Shaper does or Anarch does to be able to deal with. Like, hey, I building blocked this Chiashi and I'm just going to start, you know, jamming behind it turn 3. But yeah, then this is great. Like, everything about this is my Corp deck. Everything about this is incredible. It's everything that was already good about Pilana, plus the ability to never advance agendas. So, like, it's like, this is the deck that I almost went undefeated with at Sovereign of Subways, except for now it has Lacosta Grid, where I don't even have to tell you that something is an Issei. Like, it's great. Chiashi is such a nice surprise right now. Yeah, all this is good. There will be streaming at Worlds. I will not be the one doing the streaming. I'm going to go and just have a really great time and hang out with my friends. I'm going to volunteer a little bit as like staff, but I'm going to spend most of my time just trying to have a good time and see my friends rather than hauling a check bag full of all of my streaming equipment across the ocean. I just have this fear that if I check a bag, since I have connecting flights both ways, that I'm going to end up, and I'm on 2 different airlines for both there and back, I'm worried that I'm going to lose my bag. So I'm just taking a tightly packed carry-on in my messenger bag, and that's going to be it, you know? But everybody, I will see you at Worlds. And until I see all of you lovely Netrunner humans again, always be running.